Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Elivaras, and welcome to the Battle for Wesnoth. The Battle for Wesnoth is a turn-based, hex-based, pixel art strategy game developed in 2003 and consistently updated and maintained by a group of passionate developers. The game is set in a medieval fantasy universe similar to Warhammer or Lord of the Rings. And so for those of you looking for a new strategy game to play that is completely free and very, very well done and with a lot of content, this is a game to try. Now, if you are a longtime viewer of this channel, you will know I have covered this game multiple times and is my longest running kind of series. And for those of you that are new, I would recommend before hopping into this video, you would actually go back and watch my video series on an Orcish incursion, which is my first Wesnoth series, and I really go in depth on the mechanics of the game in a way that is easy to digest for new viewers. Now, you don't have to do that if you are a new viewer. I will, go into my thought processes and such, but I will not be breaking down the mechanics of the game. So if there are things you're confused about, it would be better to go back and watch those videos. As I said, if you don't care, you're just looking for some entertainment, this is a perfectly fine series to watch. Now, the campaign I am going to be doing today was voted on by my viewers in my Discord server, which you can find the link to below. And you guys like putting me through pain, so it's time to experience the greatest pain of them all when it comes to campaigns, Northern Rebirth. So I've done multiple campaigns on this channel, an Orcish incursion, which was removed from the campaign list due to not really having a lot of coherent story and not really being up to the bar that the dev team has set for campaigns, so it was removed. But I did that one first. I then did Descent into Darkness. I then did Dead Water, my favorite campaign, and then did Secrets of the Ancients, and now Under the Burning Suns I just finished, and now we're on to Northern Rebirth. Northern Rebirth is a very, very difficult campaign. I have played the first 3 scenarios before. The second scenario is hugely difficult. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't take me too many attempts to beat these. You'll probably see some fails on the channel. I'm going to be playing on the middle difficulty here, difficult as a, well, not as a swordsman, but represented by the swordsman. So yeah, sit back, relax, grab a snack if you so desire, and let's get right into this. For the people of the Dwarven Doors, the choice was stark. Either drudge as downtrodden slaves for the orcs until the end of their brief and miserable lives, or risk all for freedom and rise up against their cruel overlords. Little did they suspect that their struggle would be the hinge of great events that might restore the Northlands to the glory they had once known. Far to the north of Wesnoth, and hard by the dwarven caves of Nalga, there was once a thriving mixed community known as the Dwarven Doors. Food, wood, and cloth from all over Wesnoth and many elvish lands as well were brought here to be sold to the dwarves, while ores, metals, and worked dwarven manufactures were brought here to be traded throughout the surface nations. Dwarves and humans worked and lived side by side. Even the elves who came to trade mingled more with the other kindred races than was common elsewhere. Dwarven Doors grew populous and wealthy. The dwarves of Nalga, cannily reckoning the gains from trade, built strong fortifications around the Dwarven Doors. The people who called it home, dwarven and human alike, knew that the wealth of their city might arouse envy from afar. Hence they kept their weapons sharp and reckoned themselves well able to fight off any bandit gang or petty warlord that could arise in the thinly settled Northlands. For many years it was indeed so. The Dwarven Doors was a peaceful and prosperous place until the orcs came. The raids were mere probes at first, and the orcs mere rabble, but they grew more numerous and threatening, and the raiding parties became war bands and then companies. Then there arose a great warlord among the Bloody Sword tribe, the chieftain called Khazig Black Tusk, and he raised an army and besieged the Dwarven Doors. It was a time of doom and great deeds, of fire and blood and slaughter. The men and dwarves of the city fought valiantly, but there were always, it seemed, more orcs to replace the slain, while the defenders could find no succor. Pleas for help went unheeded in other lands, and they were far away and felt unthreatened by the orcs, and were wrapped up in their own affairs and struggles. After a year and a day of grim battle, the city fell. Its streets ran with gore. The dwarves were pushed back into the caverns of Nalga, while the humans of the dwarven doors who survived the sack were enslaved by the orcs. Cut off from contact with the surface, the dwarves of Nalga fought on, but knew their utter subjugation could not be averted forever. Dark years passed. Human generations grew up in slavery and came near to forgetting their ancestors had been free, and might have completely forgotten were it not for a fateful day in 518, year of Wesnoth. That day that changed the lives of the people of Dwarven Doors forever. It was an early spring day like any other. The humans, joyless beneath the orcish whip, were dispiritedly planting the yearly crop. All at once, the war drums of the orcs began pounding. Harsh war cries sounded as orcs mustered to gather their weapons and man their posts. Startled, the peasants looked around in alarm, and that was when they saw him. He came charging out of the woods, his cape streaming in the breeze, his sword flashing quicker than thought, and all around him, the hated orcs fell. To his right fought an elderly mage whose deep voice boomed incantations over the clamor of the battle, while the very earth shook with the power of his spells. To his left, glowing with fairy fire, was a great lord of the elves. They were followed closely and supported by a small but powerful elvish army. Word quickly spread among the humans that this hero was none other than Prince Conrad of Wesnoth, faring to the ruins of Nalga to retrieve the Scepter of Fire and use it to save his homeland from the rule of a tyrant, and they stood rooted to their places in awe. As quickly as it had begun, it was over. Conrad reached the entrance to the tunnels and ushered his men through. Then he turned one last time to face the peasants. Raising his sword in salute and farewell, he called out to them, "Hold fast your hope, for one day you shall be free." Then he was gone. After that day, nothing could be the same. Hope rose in their hearts like a flame long smothered but rekindled. The brightest and boldest of them began to plan and to train in secret, and the orcish masters, grown stupid from their own arrogance, did not see. There was one among these peasants named Talon. He had been a little child, barely out of his mother's arms when Conrad broke the orcish host. But he never forgot that day. His father was a weaponsmith. His family used less brutally than most because the orcish masters put more value on that craft. In secret, his mother even taught him letters. As the boy grew to young manhood, he could touch blades and dream, and he did. Then one day, Altar, the current master of the Dwarven Doors, was attacked by a neighboring tribe of orcs. Talon seized his moment. Using knowledge born of years of watching, listening, and planning, he managed to steal a few weapons and a small amount of Altar's gold. He fled to an abandoned ruin in the forest to rally his fellow peasants. "This challenger has made the orcs careless. I managed to sneak in and filch the key to the storerooms. Come with me, lads, and grab some weapons. Let them hack at each other. We can use this as our chance to get rid of the scum once and for all. Who's with me?" "Brave words, Talon, but if I didn't know you better, I'd say you were moon-touched. These are not weapons, just pitchforks and hunting bows. We have no armor, no training. Are we supposed to beat them with bad breath and colorful language?" "Well, those things will certainly get their attention, and there's nothing wrong with pitchforks. We easily outnumber the orcs, not to speak of the fact that they are killing each other." "But their wolves run faster than we can walk, and their swords are sharper than these farm tools." "Our numbers are our strength. Stay shoulder to shoulder with the man next to you. Never get isolated, especially not on open ground. Swarm them, surround them, 5 or 6 to 1, and they will go down." "But still, Talon, this is going to be a slaughter." But, But are you full of nothing but doubts? Yes, it will be a massacre, but would you rather live as slaves to the orcs forever? Never! I would rather die! Then what choice do we have? This may be the only chance we ever get. It's time to fight.
You dare greatly, you miserable excuse for an orc. How dare you step on my land? Idle threats. Time as a slave master has made you weak. You have the strength of a goblin and the brains to match. This land now belongs to my master. Surrender now, and he might let you be his slave. Pah! Grunts, attack! Whoever brings me the head of Garuk will be rewarded in gold.
Defeat the enemy leaders. That's actually very interesting. If I recall, this map actually, it must have been changed, because this used to be we used to spawn in the upper forest here. Instead, we're now spawning down here. This guy's been the same, but it used to be kind of flipped. That's interesting. He was in like a keep kind of around here, trying to make it even more difficult on us. Unbelievable. How much gold do they have? 200 each. So we're really going to have to rely on them killing each other. We have no troops to recall, of course. Zlex is going to be loyal, so we're going to want him in the fray pretty dang quick. Peasants are going to be really good for taking down some of the early, some of the Orcish archers and such. We're really not going to have a big force, so we're going to heavily rely on capturing villages. And that's going to be the very early stages of this campaign. A lot of archers there. Not a lot of grunts. A lot of wolves. We're going to have to be very careful not to get too close. Not to get too close to these guys, because they're going to be running out with wolves and stuff to cap settlements and such. And we need to really make sure that we're not getting picked off. We want them fighting each other. We do not want them to engage us really at all until they've bloodied each other up. We do not want to become the focus, and it's very easy to become the focus if you're not careful. 2, 3, 4. We are going to need some more archers, I think. So I'm going to recruit 2 in this keep. We're basically going to be keeping Talon on the keep for a little while. Let's do that and do this. Yep. Yep, there we go. Wolf number 1. A little keep around here, which will be good to potentially capture later on in the fight. Basically, what's going to end up happening is these guys are just going to fight it out, and when one of them gets close to killing another, we're going to need to try and swoop in for the kill. Yeah, try and swoop in for the kill, and then we have to focus on the other one. Now, by that point, hopefully we've got a good fair few leveled units. We're going to have to be really careful here. We really do not want to get within arm's reach of these wolves. Now, you can actually attack us. Now, one wolf early on is not really a big deal. If he actually wants to come sit here, I would be very willing to let him do that. And we can have dudes ready to attack. We just want to attract a few stragglers. We really don't want to take heavy casualties here. And bring Talon out, because we're going to want to get our leader some kills. Either Talon or Zlex here. I'm going to put Zlex right there. We'll see what he does. He might go in to attack someone else. Nope, okay. Let them fight. We do kind of want Green to win, because this Orcish Warlord is going to be a massive pain to try and kill. He's very, very powerful. And this is what really makes this first scenario so difficult, is that you've really just got the complete dregs when it comes to soldiers. Like, we're all level 0s, and they've got full level 1s, and then level like 3 warlords, which is going to be very difficult to kill with our newbie dudes. It's really cool, though. They have... Looks like they've gotten art in recently for the back view of these soldiers, which is very cool, because that never used to be the case. They look actually really good. There we go. First casualty. Oh, and they got a death view of the wolf now. That's cool. They're definitely continually updating the art, which is really, really nice. Looks like they're basically going full on for each other, which is amazing because we can spend all this time going and capping all of these different little settlements down here. I really shouldn't have done that. Should have brought him farther out. Oh, actually. No, I want to do this. You're going to go there. Slex is going to go there. We're basically going to slowly inch forward towards the enemy base. Or not towards the enemy base, but towards the enemy, towards the big skirmish going on here. We just need to be careful not to get too close too early, because that could lead to some disastrous consequences if we're not careful. Okay, let's see what happens. Kill, good kill. Well, actually, we don't really want them to kill. Looks like they've traded 1 for 1 so far. Blue's definitely going to pick up another kill here, most likely. Oh, unless he misses a crap ton. That's a cool defense animation. I like that. Good kill, good kill. Okay, blue. Green coming back, really putting the boot to blue here. Let's see, can he make a stand? Still alive. Blue getting the better end of that trade. We would kind of, ideally, like, yeah, we kind of want green to win, but we want to keep them as even as possible here. We don't want one team, like, completely slaughtering the other and leaving us with a huge kind of mountain to climb. I'm going to start moving Zlex back this way as we kind of want him near the front. His base is pretty open. +5, +3. They're going to recruit another unit this turn. But we really don't want to be fighting them until we get a few kills and get some level ups. Fortunately, some of these guys need like 2 kills to level, which is unfortunate. More than 2 kills, like 2 or 3 kills, which is going to be, of course, continually difficult for us. How many peasants do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 14 units, so 6 woodsmen. We'll get another peasant. Just slowly inch our way to the battlefield here. Although I wonder if they'll completely ignore us until we actually attack one of them. That might actually be the case, because they won't realize the slaves have risen up until it's too late. We'll kind of stick to the trees for now. Undo that. Let's put you like here. Yeah, I actually don't think they're going to attack us until we attack them. Okay, blue strikes back. A quick 3 kills coming in. That's good to even up the odds. Oh, yeah. 4 kills. That's good because green, we're starting to really outnumber blue here. Green's probably going to strike back with at least 2 kills if I had to guess. Oh, 5 kills, dang. Yep. It's 1. Yeah, he's dead. That's 2. There's 3. Needs to go heal. Yep, they're trading pretty even, which is good right now. Yeah, Orcish grunts really hurt. Potential 24 damage at night is insane. Put you over there. You there. You there. I think we're gonna come up from the south here. Gonna keep recruiting. The nice part about the dudes we're recruiting is that they basically cost no upkeep. Wonder, this is a test. If I come cap this, will they ignore us still? Nope. Never mind. Whoa. Now we want green to come up and fight, and if they do, this gives us an opportunity to come for this blue archer. Although actually green's probably going to come kill the blue archer. Kill him, blue. Come on. No. Blue is definitely falling pretty hard here. Although green's getting booed up. Daytime, alright. Okay, let's rally the troops. I think I'm gonna pull Talon out of the keep this turn. 8, 16, 24. We're gonna go. So they are very willing to fight. We need to keep our woodsmen back. We really do not want them being picked off. Just gonna leave this guy here for a bit, maybe bring him up here. Bring him here. Hopefully this guy doesn't waltz in. It's actually, I don't think he can kill him. Come on, guys, get some kills. Yes, good, good, good. Even it up. Good. Ah, frick, he's coming out this way. That's bad. It's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, expected. That's good for us. It's going to let us get our first kill, hopefully. Now, especially that it's daytime. It's going to really be just picking away at their health here. Yikes. Come on, guys. There we go. Strike and true. That's what we need. 6-2 pitchfork. Let's go. Beauty. Okay. Kill on the board. That's what we want. These guys are kind of isolated. So we're going to come and get involved in the skirmish here between these two. Problem is the odds aren't really fantastic. Now, what is the status table? So 8 and 11. It's not really amazing for them. He has 8 gold, so he will be able to summon 1 unit next turn. Being on the house is really not ideal, but you know what? It's okay. We're gonna come help. Help Blue fight this guy. Maybe. Beauty. They're probably going to turn around and fight that archer, but it's okay. Not archer. Pick. Oh. Kill? No. Oh, frick, I forgot about him. This is such a tight fight up here. Okay, so you need to run for the hills. Surround him, boys. Good hit, good hit. Good hit. Need more of these hits. Sad. Oh, that blows. That really blows. I can't actually fight with Talon because that might risk his death here if the opponent gets really lucky. That's too poor of a trade to take. Why don't you get over here? See where this archer goes. So maybe we'll just start moving towards his group. So if he comes out to the open field, he's really screwed. Come on. Oh, buddy, let's go. That's huge, actually. Yeah, that was expected. Now you come out and kill him. Okay. So, what are we doing here?
Ack! These bloody slaves are always getting in the way. Cut them down. Look at that. The weakling Altar can't even keep his slaves under control. This will prove easier than I thought.
If this guy can't kill, Talon will get the kill. No, he's good. Good job, buddy. Come on. he's a 5-2. Of course it's a 5-2. You're going to heal there. Start fighting him. Gonna have to take over his keep and then recruit a whole band of new peasants. Uh-oh. Buddy, please no. Nice. Oh boy, losing some dudes. It's definitely starting to get a little sketch. Guys, this is really bad. If he gets one more kill, he's leveling. 2 hits, please. Yes. Okay, come on, buddy. Oh, sad, bro. We need to kill him. We need to. Kill. Good. Secured. Excellent. Just sit here. Hope that guy doesn't attack. Or hope he does attack, that is. Please don't kill, though. What? He got to recruit another one. Oh, I hope he didn't have enough gold. That's going to make this harder. Okay. Oh, thank heavens he does 5. Good kill. They might actually just walk out and muck our leader. Well, if we die, we die, I guess. Hopefully we don't, but it's not looking ideal here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're taking losses. Oh boy. He got the kill. Ooh. Bowman or Poacher? Poacher will definitely be good in the next scenario. I'm going to go Poacher because we have a lot of people good in the daytime. We can rebuild this force. We just kind of got to pull back here and get on the keep very soon. And kind of let them fight it out now. Because we have lost a lot of men. Yep, go up that way. You guys need to go up and fight him, please. Okay, well, it's okay. Can now recruit. Gonna fight it out. Do everything we can to hold the line here. So much money, which is really good. We'll take the 7-2 trade. Let's get more XP. Good job, guys. Perfect, come fight us. Sad. Hey everyone. So, episode ended up being pretty long, about an hour and 10 minutes total to complete the scenario. So I am splitting it up into 2 pieces of about 35 minutes each. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. The link to my Discord server is in the description if you would like to be involved in the polls to pick which campaign I do next. So this is the Discord here, and then this is the polls channel on the left sidebar. And this is where you can vote. I'll post messages in here. You can just choose which ones represent. I'll post like emoji and campaign pairs, and you react with the emojis. And then whichever campaign gets the highest amount of votes is what I play. So if you want to be involved in future polls, keep an eye on this channel, although Northern Rebirth will take a while, I'm sure. So it'll be a while to the next poll, but if you'd like to be involved, this is where you get involved. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers, guys.